Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitor.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First team foul.
Here's Harrison. Kept alive. Shot clock at 6. To the left side wing. Lets the three fly. Laverne grabs the miss. Here's the break. Fires the three. Ajinça with the bucket.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Shields got a piece of it. Here's Harrison. Fires the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Harrison's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Pass to Mirotic. Takes the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Here's Harrison. Here's Milan. And he makes good on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move through the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here he goes. Good on the bucket.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Here's Harrison. Offline with his 3. Harrison's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Schofield grabs the board. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thanks, David. .149 left here in the opening quarter. There's the pick. Here's Milan. And he comes up with the deuce. Milan's got his second bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Swiped away. Here we go, one-on-one. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Laverne throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Driving inside. That one falls. 6 points for him.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And finish off by Ajinça.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Harrison. And it's Ajinça missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Bolmaro. Defended by Laverne. And foul on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
Number 32, 2 shots. The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. They're up by... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Pass to Balmora. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot, high post. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far.
First personal foul, first team foul. Substitution on the...
Here's DeCola. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Stolen away. From deep three-point land, the offensive rebound. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go for him. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. DeColo's got 5 now.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Shoots from the block, and it's in off the backboard.
Assistant, number 7.
And so here's the home team. It's a 5-point game. Lee passes to DeColo. Back to Lee. With the teardrop, McCormick with the rebound. Covered by Lee. Clock at 6. Launches it. The shot from the low post is good.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
From outside, off the mark. To the wing right side. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Covered by Lee. A shot, no good.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
DeColo can't get it to go. 1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. McCormick lays it up off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Back to Lee. There's the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Lee's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
They set the pick. 17-foot shot on the way. Black grabs the board.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Lee outside. The teardrop falls in. Lee's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. No good on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Lee's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Covered by Lee. Here's Cozier. Rob. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Pass to Black. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so we wrap up the first half. They lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times.
And now, and that is a wrap. Now let's...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Lee really making a difference here.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
There's no doubt. And he's affected the game in any number of ways, and he's definitely important to the success of this team.
They've got Harrison. He's out there with Maladon. And it's Schofield in at the 4. Here's Harrison. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. Back to Laverne. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Laverne's got his third basket of the night right there. Harrison out there with Maladon. And it's Schofield in at the power forward's position. Now here is Mirotic, covered by Ajinça. And he gets the bucket. Ajinça's got 7 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They've got Maladon. Harrison out there with Laverne. And it's Schofield in at the 4-man position. Chalk up 2 there.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
The shot by Harrison, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and you're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times in the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Pass to Ajinça. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. Shields buries the long-range jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Count the basket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Outside Mirotic. There's the pick. Good work there as it goes. Mirotic has got his second bucket of the night.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now here's Milan. 6 points for him. The shot by Schofield, no good. It's a 4-point ball game. Near the 3-point line, it's Mirotic. Harrison with the rebound. Schofield passes to Harrison. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Harrison's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land. Shields up and in on the layup.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Ajinça in the post. He's got 7, and the layup's good off the glass. Ajinça's got 9.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:02 left here in the third quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They get a hand on it.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. They're holding tight, still looking for ways to move up.
When you look at this visiting team, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
To the right side. Can't connect from short range. Right wing. Pass to Mirotic. Shot clock at 6. The shot will not fall. Lee outside. And a miss there on the triple. Takes a 3. And no good that time. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now he said, come on, can anybody make a 3? We have to be better from deep. He implored his team to find the shooters, get them open with movement and picks. We'll see if it works, guys.
Thank you, David. Beyond the arc. No good that time. Lee's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Banked in off the glass.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Cozier. Driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Lee's gone 5 of 10 from the floor. Covered by Lee. There's the screen. Pass to McCormick. And the shot is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's DeCola. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Cozier. Covered by Lee. To tie it up. That shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Black. To the left wing. Makes it off the glass.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Lee. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Here's DeCola. For 3. Got a hand on it. They recover it. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Black. That shot, no good. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
They set the screen. Shooting foul as the whistle. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That's the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And so he makes both from the line. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lee up top, into the lane. And yes, it's good. Lee's got 6 here in this quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Basket counts. Takes a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
A 3 for Mirotic. Black grabs the board.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Mirotic's shot is off. Lee outside. From deep. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Off target at the rim. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but
joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Ajinça. That three's off the mark. Here's Larkin. An easy 2 on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Thompson with it. Three-pointer. Pass to Smits. Thompson outside. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Here's Larkin. Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range. Larkin's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Schofield. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul,
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first. Both shots good from the strike.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Larkin. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Maladon. It's tipped. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And there's the drive. Here's Smits. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Schofield. Finished off the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Larkin. He's got 7. And he gets it to go. 9 points in the game.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Here's Harrison, defended by Thompson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Larkin. Pass to Smits. Here's Larkin. Off the mark from 16 feet.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Harrison. Shoots. Here's Laverne. Basket counts.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Larkin. 9 points in the game. Poked loose. Here's Harrison, defended by Thompson. Harrison, the pass to Schofield. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Smits can't get it to go. And they're running. Pass to Aginta. Here's Maladon. Second shot opportunity. Out to the wing. Here's Schofield. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Schofield's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Schofield's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Larkin. Thompson outside. Driving to the basket. And he gets that one. Here's Harrison. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Shoots over Thompson. Harrison, no good.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Thompson in the post. Here's Smits. And the 3 off target. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Schofield. And a nice finish on the layup. Schofield's got 10 points in the game.
Coming out hot, 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
Nora, pass to Thompson. And there's a pick. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 5. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. They're up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
4 on the clock. Here's Bryant. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. They've got Johnson, and it's Bryant in at the 2-guard spot. The 3 doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Johnson, and it's all tied up. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Lee, covered by Johnson. Back to Lee. 6 to shoot. 14 feet away. Rebounded by Johnson.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And the visitors call time here.
Checking in for the away team, number 21. Number 21.
Bryant outside. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Fast break, here we go. Here's Lee. 3-pointer, no good. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Bryant. There's the triple. Here's Willis. Outside Johnson. Launches it. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Here we go. Here's DeColo. Finished off the break.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Bryant. There's the block. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Willis. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Here's Lee. No made baskets yet. From the arc. Offensive board. Black. Off with the layup.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Johnson for 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Johnson's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Lee, covered by Johnson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Line for 1. The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the call.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Johnson. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. There's the three. Oturu with the rebound. Oturu's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Bryant outside. 4 on the clock. Outside Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him. Excellent, excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
Here's Bryant. No points so far. 32 seconds left in the second. Going inside. Yep, that one goes. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. Lee, the pass to Black. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Both teams deciding to change it up. That one's no good. To the inside. Here's Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Here's DeColo. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. DeColo's got 8 points here in the quarter. Here's Larkin. 2 on the clock. And the layup is good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to...
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories. Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the...
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. They've got Maladon, and it's Ajinça at the 3. Thompson scanning the floor. Out left to the wing. Here's Larkin for the tie. That one is off. Here's Harrison, defended by Thompson. Pass to Maladon. Shot clock at 6. Here's Schofield. He's got 10. Thompson outside. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Thompson's got 8.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
4-3. Harrison with the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The teardrop. Count that one. He's got 13.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Schofield. Here's Harrison. From downtown. Poirier with the rebound. Poirier's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Larkin. 13 points in the game. The shot's good.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And he drives in. Here's Harrison. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Harrison's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
With the teardrop. And he got the whistle on the way up. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul.
First team foul. At the line for the
game, every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Thompson outside. Pass to Nora. Fires the 3. Can't get it to drop. Here's the break. Here's the Jinsa. And he slams it in one-handed.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Let's go with a 3. Smits can't get it to go. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
There's a screen. Thompson passes to Smits. And that time also a missed shot.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
On the wing, Thompson. Give him 8. 58 seconds left in the third. Pass to Smits. Puts up a 3. Deflected. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Harrison. He's got 7. Here's Maladon. 6 to shoot. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Maladon's got his first bucket in this one.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Shots good by Thompson.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Thompson's gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the 1 miss. Pass to Schofield. 3-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. Here's Larkin. Misses the 3. The third quarter comes to a close. Leading by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Yep, that one's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
They've got Johnson, and it's Willis in at the 1. That one's good for 2.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Pass to Lee. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Bryant on the drive. Here's Oturu. Clock at 6. From deep, Johnson. He buries it from 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And the basket by Lee.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Here's Bryant. The layup off target. The 3. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 6 here in the quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
And they pick up 2. So it's the home team now. Here's Black. Oturu with the rebound. Oturu's got 6 rebounds in the game. Up top, Bryant. They set a pick. The layup misses.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
They grab their own miss. To the right side. Here's DeColo. Off target from outside.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Right side Johnson. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got 4 rebounds now. Here's DeColo. Offline with a 3. And here they come. Johnson for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Johnson's gone 4 for 9 from the field. 1:33 left to play in the fourth quarter. Drains the triple. DeColo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Misses in close.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Bryant, right side. Pass to Willis. From deep three-point land. He's off on that one.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
It's scooped up. Here's Lee.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Lee. No good on the quick three. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Willis. No good on the triple. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Poirier in at the 5.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Thompson with the rebound. Out to the right wing. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. They set the pick. Plays it up and banks it in. Balmaro, the pass to Mirotic. They get it back. Tries again. It's good.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Larkin looking it over. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Smits. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Poirier passes to Thompson. Here's Larkin. Sinks the triple.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses. Pass to Balmoro. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Thompson.
Home team foul. Number 32. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Larkin kicks to Thompson. Here's Smits. Lets it go from deep. For the 3, and Mirotic sends it back. Here we go, all alone from deep three-point land. It's good from long range.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looky like from 3 and capitalized.
Pass to Smits. Here's Larkin. He has 5. Clock at 6. There's the pick. It's tipped.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first. Poirier grabs the miss. Ripped away. Shields. Up again. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Here's Larkin. Pass to Smits. Here's Larkin. Shot clock at 6. Latre. No good on that one. Larkin's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Lets it go with a 3. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Takes it inside. Pass to Thompson. Over to the left wing. Larkin kicks to Thompson. From the arc. Here's Yoru. On the wing, Thompson. And he's good on the 3 ball. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
First personal foul. First team foul.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Balmoro, that's good.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Here's Larkin, covered by Mirotic. Here's Larkin. He has 5. No good with the layup.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Shields sinks the 3-pointer. He has 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Thompson outside. Here's Smits. And the wing jumper offline.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up by 5. And the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Willis is out there with Johnson. And there's Bryant. And it's Oturu in at the 5 spot. Here's Cozier. On Sunday and then on Thursday.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Here's Bryant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's McCormick. Oturu with the rebound. Johnson from outside. No good on that one.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Quizier. And Willis pulls it down.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Johnson from outside. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And that ties it up.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. McCormick passes to Quizier. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. Here's McCormick.
Away team foul. Number 21. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cozier. And at last, they get one to fall.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to Johnson. McCormick with the rebound. Johnson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Quizier. That one goes in.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Johnson kicks to Willis. Back to Johnson. There's a screen by Willis. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And it's good for 2.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
First half, 2 minutes.
Pass to Willis. 1:52 left to play here in the half. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And here we go. Fast break. Bryant's got it. The 3. Can't hit that one. Here's Cozier. Defended by Bryant. To the middle. There's the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They swipe it. Outside, Willis. There's a screen. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Johnson's got 8 points.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
35 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to McCormick. Uses both hands to slam it down. Ooh.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Bryant looking it over. To the paint. It's intercepted.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Entered from below the basket. Away team ball.
8 seconds left to play in the first half. Johnson the screen. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 11.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Well, I think for the home team, they've dominated night after night, the way my teams did. We're the critics they had at the beginning of the season. I got to see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you.
Thanks for joining us. Now,
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Larkin. Six to shoot. Smits passes to Larkin. Here's Poirier for the tie. Pass to Larkin. Thompson against Mirotic, and it's blocked. Thompson is out there with Larkin, and it's Smits in at the 4 slot.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Thompson passes to Smits.
Home team foul. Number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
Out to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
There's the steal. And here's the fast break. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Larkin can't get it to go.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
He's covered by Thompson. And here's Mirotic from beyond the arc. It's good on the putback.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Poirier passes to Yoru. Here's Larkin. He has 5. Looking to end his cold spell, and he lays it up and in. Larkin's got 7 points.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
He's covered by Thompson. Back to Mirotic. Got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Five to shoot. Pass to Balmora. Shields. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 11.
And they continue to control the glass.
Thompson up top. Here's Smits. Over to the wing. Thompson outside. Here's Smits. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. A three ball. Poirier grabs the miss. Poirier's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Smits. And a missed layup. Here's Bomar. Shields. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Didn't think that was going to go in. Smits has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Personal foul. First team foul.
.58 seconds left to play in the third. He gets it in there.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Harkin can't get it to go.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Shields misses the three. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Home team foul. Number 1. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Nora. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 7.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Shields. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
And we've reached the end of the third. Up 5. And we'll be back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
They've got Willis, also Johnson out there. And it's Oturu in at the center position. He's guarded by Johnson. And stolen by Bryant. 3-on-3. On the wing, Bryant. To the right side. And he banks in the layup.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Misses from close range. And here's Johnson outside. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Here's the lob to the hoop. Picked off in midair. And here comes the break. A finish. And Johnson with the stuff.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Home team foul. Number 16. First personal foul. First team foul.
They can retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Outside Bryant. Kicks it out to Johnson. To take the lead. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. Here's Gozer. He's covered by Willis. To end the drought. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Home team foul. Number 16. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Bryant. And here they come. Launches a three. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And that just may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all a time to get sloppy with the ball.
Oturu, the pass to Willis. Johnson outside. Shoots over Mirotic. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. It from three-point range.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
They set the pick. Johnson right side. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shoots. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Three-pointer, Willis. He's off on that one. Outside Mirotic. Drives to the hoop. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shot clock at 5. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
To the away team. Substitution on the court.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the...
To 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Teo Maladon, and it's Harrison in at point guard.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Schofield. Yep, count it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Oh, deflected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. On defense, the visiting team. Here's Balmaro. Pass to Mirotic. The three ball. Offensive board. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Mirotic. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Here's Harrison. The three-pointer off the mark. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Inside, it's stolen. And here's the fast break. Schofield passes to Harrison. To the wing, right side. Fires from deep. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. Harrison's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Pass to Mirotic. Pure from three-point range.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Out to the right wing. Here's Harrison. Lets it go from the wing, and that's good for 2. Harrison's got his second basket of the night. Harrison's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Here's Mirotic. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Harrison, no good. The rebound by Harrison. Launches a 3. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Here's Maladon. Pass to Harrison. Back to Maladon. Pulls up on the wing. Balmaro grabs the board. Balmaro's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, swiped away. In transition, here they come. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Harrison, no good.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Balmaro. Driving in. Puts the move on. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Ajinça. Still no points. Here's Harrison. Takes a 3. He can't hit that time.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
From behind the arc. No good there. Here's Maladon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Laverne. 1 second left. And it's good for 2.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. They lead by 2. We've got more hoop. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he knocks down the first one.
Number 7. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Lee. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Takes it inside. And he buries his first look.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Three-pointer. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. To the middle. Here's DeColo. Fires the three. Nails it from three.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now.
Team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A three off the inbound. On target from range. He's got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
This one for 3. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Lee from deep. Drills it from deep. Lee's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Down low. Here's McCormick. From deep three-point land. It doesn't go for him. Here's the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
They set the pick. The 3 is up. And no good. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
To win the run, it's hauled in by Black. Black's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Lee. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
The 3. It's hauled in by Black.
Full team foul. Number 3. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lee. A minute 4 left in the half. The 3 is up. McCormick with a rebound. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's DeColo. To the left wing. Lets it go from deep. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 10 points in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's the 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second period. Seconds left in the second quarter. To get back on track, rips it home off a terrific move.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up 9. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Tip-off is 10 Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific.
Shaq, Ernie, that might be the game of the night.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the visiting team.
Their bench has improved.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Pass to Mirotic. And the layup falls. Here's Harrison. We've got Teo Maladon. And it's Ajinça at the small forward position. Harrison with the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Mirotic. 12 points for him. From outside the arc. The steal. They've got Maladon. And it's Schofield in at the 4. Ajinça misses. Pass to Balmaro. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. To the left side wing. For 3. Knocks down the triple. 5 points in the game.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Here's Harrison. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are...
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
First team foul.
People were worried that this...
The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to
adopt
review.
this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
What's up? And that one misses. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Ajinça. With the drive. Here's Harrison. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Mirotic. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. To the paint. Intercepted. For the finish. Finished off the break.
Assist from Theo Maladon.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And he lobs it up to the rim. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds. On Friday and then Sunday.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Balmaro.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lets the 3 fly. No luck on that one. Pass to Ajinça. Releases. And it's Mirotic with the rebound.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Launches it. It's hauled in by Schofield. Here's Maladon. First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good.
For the away team, Theo Maladon.
He's perfect from the line this time. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And he converts the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. "56 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mirotic. He's got 12. The rebound by Harrison.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
He didn't have his feet planted.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. No good on the free throw.
For the away team,
So he comes up empty at the line.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
He's had a few chances at the line. 1 of 3 in the game. And he sinks the second.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Harrison. That three's off the mark.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Pass to McCormick. 4 seconds left. With 1 on the clock. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Lee. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses. Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's DeColo. Pass to Lee. He shoots. McCormick with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Got it.
Number 13, assistant, Lee.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Lee. Hits a three-pointer.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Lee's got it going from distance now, 4 of 6. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. 6 to shoot. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Here's DeColo. Here's Lee. Kept alive. Here's the three. Oh, got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Off the inbound, no good. Here's DeColo. Off target with the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's McCormick. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Clock at 6. The three. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got rebound number 7 tonight. And there's the lob. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here's Lee. Fires the three. McCormick with a rebound. McCormick's got 5 rebounds tonight. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter here. Misses the layup. That's tipped. To win the drought. The shot no good. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Count it. Here's Lee. Over to the wing. Oh, from deep. Buries it from 3.
Number 5.
1:14 left in the fourth. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Here's DeColo. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
32 seconds left in the game. Three-pointer off the mark. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires from way outside. Offensive rebound. Pass to Lee. Shot clock at 6. Fires away from way outside. Doesn't go that time. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Laverne. Paladon is out there with Harrison, and it's Schofield in at the 4 spot. Here's Larkin. Laverne grabs the miss. Here's Harrison. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Paladon. Comes up empty down low. Here's Yoru. Here's Larkin. Defended by Laverne. Larkin looking it over to the left wing. Smits passes to Larkin. Just 5 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Here's Smits. Thompson outside. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Harrison. Softly drops in the floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Larkin. Rebounded by Ajinça. Larkin's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Schofield. No one near him. And it's Laverne missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Larkin can't get it to go.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Paladon with the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Larkin. Pass to Smits. Here's Poirier. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Smits passes to Poirier. Here's Larkin. The three. Laverne grabs the miss.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Yep, that one goes. Maladon's got his second basket of the game.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Pass to Smits. Larkin kicks to Thompson. Here's Smits. Here's Larkin. Over Maladon. Nice shot by Larkin. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Thompson. He's guarded closely. Lets the three fly. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Maladon. And it's Smith with the rebound. Thompson for 3. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the drive, and Laverne throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Larkin. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Larkin's got 7 points. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Harrison. Shoots the 3. And it's Smith with the rebound. Here's Larkin. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 4. And we'll... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
They've got Willis, also Johnson out there. And it's Oturu in at the 5, roaming the paint. The game now all time.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Lee with the ball. Launches it. Oturu with the rebound. Johnson right side. Ryan passes to Oturu. Bryant on the wing. 6 to shoot. Johnson for 3. And it's DeColo with the rebound. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
They get the rebound. He's covered by Willis. And a wide open look for Lee. Nailed from three-point land. Lee's got his first 3 points of the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And there's the foul. It will go on Lee. That is his first foul of the game. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And Bryant kicks to Bobois. Here's Oturu. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. There's Lee with the 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
It's good. Beaubois got 6 here in this quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Back to Lee. He's guarded by Johnson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Beaubois outside. Pass to Bryant. Back to Beaubois. Johnson in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. DeColo passes to Black. Out to the wing. Here's DeColo. Bryant outside. Pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's the triple. It's deflected, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Lee against Beaubois. Shoots. And Willis pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Johnson, the pass to Oturu. Lee against Johnson. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. And it's Johnson again missing.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Beaubois against Lee. Oturu, the pass to Johnson. Here's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Lee dishes to DeColo. Back to Lee. Fires for 3. Rebound by Johnson. Lee against Beaubois. He takes it in. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Beaubois got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish. And it's only their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Harrison. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Maladon. There's a good screen. Back to Harrison. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Ajinça. They shoot again. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
Hey, and just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the home team.
Well,
and that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back.
And the first half is now in the books. They're up by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Lee really making a difference here.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
I agree. The numbers might not show it, but he's had a big impact on this one.
We've got Thompson, and it's Larkin in at the shooting guard. Harrison out there with Meladon. And it's Schofield in at the... power forward position. Here's Larkin. He has 7. Pass to Poirier. Here's Nwora. 5 to shoot. Going inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Harrison scanning the floor. Ajinça with it. Poirier grabs the miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Larkin, the pass to Nwora. Here's Larkin. Pass to Smits. Here's Larkin for the tie. Rebound by Ajinça.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
There's Schofield. Lets it go from 11. Here's Meladon. Lays it up off the glass. Meladon's got 6.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Meladon's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field. 50% so far. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Thompson misses. Thompson's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Harrison passes to Meladon. Pass to Ajinça. Clock at 6. Here's Meladon. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smits has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Laverne. Drops in the short one.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Now here's Thompson. Not a lot of room.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Ajinça. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Larkin, the pass to Nwora. Thompson outside. That's tipped. Pass to Larkin. Jacks up a 3. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Thompson looking for an opening. Takes it off the glass. Thompson's got 8 points.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Harrison passes to Meladon. And here's Ajinça. Pass to Laverne. It's deflected. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Smits passes to Larkin. Here's Poirier, defended by Laverne. Takes the three. Larkin can't get it to go. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Johnson, also Willis out there. And it's Oturu in at the center. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Fires the 3. The shot by Harrison, no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Kicks it out to Johnson. There's a screen by Willis. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Lets it go. And that one's good, Harrison.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Driving in. Bucket is good. Beaubois got 4 points in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Pass to Maladon.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's DeColo. His 3-pointers off the mark. Down low, and it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On Monday, then on Sunday. And here's Bryant outside. Black grabs the board. And here's the fast break. Lee outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the person.
Lee taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
It can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down. Run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And he sinks the second.
He left some at the line, but at least he made it a 2-possession game.
Here's Larkin. Out to Thompson. This one for 3. Black grabs the board. Here's the break. Here's DeColo. Hits the 3-point bomb.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, coach might have had some words for him.
Larkin, the pass to Smits. Johnson with it. Pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. They grab their own miss.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Johnson kicks to Larkin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
Larkin hits them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Old team foul. First personal foul, third team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the game. Lee against Thompson. And they pick up 2.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Lee's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Over Thompson. No good from Lee. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Good on the triple. Smits has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Here's Lee. That's tipped. Johnson outside. Pass to Larkin. Here he goes. Banked in off the glass.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this one.
DeColo passes to Lee. Count it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Larkin kicks to Thompson.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Now Lee. Pocket 6. He's covered by Thompson. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson outside to take the lead. The 3 won't fall. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Down low. No good with a layup. Here's Larkin. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Defended by Thompson. Pass to Mirotic. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown, fires in the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Larkin. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
And Allie, thank you for that. Defended by Thompson. Goes back up. Pass to Mirotic from behind the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Larkin. The layup off target.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Balmaro. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the basket is good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
So it's the home team now. Thompson draws the double. Pass to Nora. Here's Larkin. Here's Smith. From outside, off the mark.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. Smith has got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. A great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Balmaro.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Mirotic. Here's Larkin. 1:46 left to play in the first. And it's Mirotic with the rebound.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Now here's Thompson. Still without a bucket. There's the drive. Count that bucket. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Mirotic. No good that time. And here is Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Drives to the hoop. Puts up a three. Nora grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From the arc. Thompson's shot is off. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Well, it takes some guts to pull up from three-point range on the fast break, but definitely the right move. You drill it, you look good.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mirotic. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Larkin. And the call over the back.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And back to the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Bryant, right side. And he makes it on the layup. Bryant's got his first basket of the night.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
First team foul.
Covered by Bryant. To the middle. Here's McCormick. And he can't jam it through. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Willis. Banked it in off the glass.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Driving inside. And that one's good.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Bryant outside. The kick out to Johnson. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Gets the three to fall.
3 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
McCormick with a rebound. Got a piece of it. Here's Beaubois. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Oturu. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Off the mark there with a three. Outside Johnson. Out to the right wing. That one goes. Count it. Johnson's got 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
The three is up. Oturu with the rebound. Bryant outside. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Back to Bryant. 4-3. A shot by Johnson, no good. And it's been tough going for their half-court offense.
Yeah, this defense is in their heads, anticipating their every move. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Beaubois. No points yet. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
From deep, Johnson. McCormick with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Outside Johnson. Sinks the tray. Give him 8.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
The rebound by Willis. Here's Beaubois. There's a screen. Pass to Willis. Off target at the rim. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McCormick. That one a little long. Johnson with it. Give him 8 points now. Here's Beaubois. Outside Johnson. Here's the teardrop. The putback. And we finished off one half of play. They're up by 6. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The visiting team, 23.
You take a look at the home team, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the home team.
Love that they're taking.
Glad you could join us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Larkin, right wing. Here's Schmitz. Drops one in from the wing. Schmitz has got 7 points.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide open shooter.
First team foul.
Off the inbound. And it's good on the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Thompson outside. Here's Larkin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. First
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Defended by Thompson. Over to the wing. Let's go with a 3. Poirier with the rebound. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Larkin passes to Poirier. Here's Larkin. He has 6. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Larkin's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And the basket by Balmaro.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Thompson goes up and lays it in nice and easy. 6 points for him.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Mirotic can't get it to go.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Knocked away. Here's Balmaro. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Down low. Here's Nora. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Here's Thompson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw is good from Thompson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Balmaro. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
He takes it in. Larkin no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
3rd team foul.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Blocked! Pass to Nora. Thompson outside. Here's Smits. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Smits has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Larkin. He's got 9. Pass to Smits. A minute 4 left in the third. It's deflected. In transition. Here's Balmaro. No good on the 3. Here's Larkin. There's the 3. That shot, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Goes up on the wing. And it's Smits with a rebound.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's got 12 points in the game.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Tries again. No good on the layup. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. To the inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Here's Bryant. And down it goes. 2 points. Bryant's got his second bucket on the night.
And they're really rolling right now. that lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 17. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Johnson, and it's a Yoru in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Beaubois. Back to Johnson. Pass to Nora. 5 on the clock. From deep. The shot by Johnson, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
There's the triple. And they get it back. And it's all from 3-point range. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Pass to Yoru. Here's Nora. Puts up a deep 3. The offensive rebound. Now Johnson. The 3-ball. McCormick with a rebound. McCormick's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Takes a 3. To the wing on the left. Nails it from 3.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. And he comes up with a bucket.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
He buries it from 3.
I'll tell you what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Beaubois. Outside Johnson. Here's Beaubois. Back to Johnson. He shoots it. McCormick with a rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
For 3. Yoru with a rebound. Yoru's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Beaubois. Fires from deep. 3-pointer. Counted from distance. Beaubois got 5 points now this quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
From deep 3-point range. And Bryant pulls it down. Outside Johnson. Fires the 3. McCormick with a rebound. McCormick's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Picked it. 1:03 left in the 4th quarter. And here's Bryant outside. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any chance of a comeback. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly look to want it more than their opponent.
Pass to Yoru. The kick out to Johnson. Fires from way outside. They get it back. Bryant outside. Puts up a deep 3. No good on the shot. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the left wing. Wide open. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Here's Beaubois. Six to shoot. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.